Hi everyone, welcome back. In this video, we'll try to discuss what is magic methods or Dunder methods actually inside object-oriented programming. See, magic methods and Dunder methods both are same. Someone will call actually magic methods, someone will call actually Dunder method. So if you see this kinds of actually what Dunder method, that means they're trying to tell this is a magic methods only. So you don't need to confuse like magic method is a different, Dunder method is a different. Okay, both are same at the end. Someone will call as a magic method, someone will call as a Dunder method. So how to identify magic methods and Dunder methods? See, if you see these kinds of syntax underscore, let's say method name, okay, method name and underscore, okay, underscore. So this is actually our magic methods. Now I think you remember we already used one magic method in our let's say program. I think remember we created one ITM machine, and inside that I created one constructor. So constructor is nothing but it's a special function. That means it is called a magic function. You can also call it as a Dunder function. Okay, you can also call it as a Dunder method. Got it? So I can copy this example, and here let me just write it. Let's say I'll create a class called temp. Okay. Inside that I'm going to mention this particular magic methods. Okay, now let's say if I print something inside that, let's say hello world. Okay, now see if I execute the program, and now if I initialize my object of temp, now see if I execute the program, this particular function will automatically call, because as I already told you, constructor will be automatically called. Okay, you don't need to call it separately. So this is why we call it as a magic methods or Dunder method. I just wanted to ask you one question. Why this magic method is super important? Okay, why this magic method is super important whenever you are creating any kinds of software. So, okay, software application. Because we have learned in our ATM machine, let's say whenever I define different methods, okay, different methods you can see, create pin, menu, change pin. So unless and until actually I was not calling these are the function, okay, unless and until I am not calling these are the method, here you can see it was not giving me any kinds of output, because we know that if I am defining any kinds of function, any kinds of method, unless and until you are not calling it, it won't be giving any kinds of output. But constructor is a different thing. You don't need to call the constructor. It will automatically execute once you define your object. Okay, it will automatically execute because it's a magic method or it's a Dunder method. Fine. Why it is so important in the software development? Because see, whenever you'll be like developing software, in a software actually you will be giving the control to the user. Let's say here this is my ATM machine, and just try to consider this menu, then just try to consider this menu, then create pin, then change pin. So these are the things as a button. Okay, let's say check balance is the button, change pin is the button, create pin is the button, menu is the button. Let's say if user is pressing the button, then they are getting this particular functionality. Okay, because here I told you if user is giving 1, then that time actually create pin is working. If user is giving 2, that time actually change pin is working. That means I need a user input. Okay, I'm leaving to the user. If user is putting anything, then I'm like showing the functionality of my application. Okay, so this is the user dependent. Okay, this is the user dependent. And here I have created another function called constructor, that means magic method. So inside that I was defining the data, okay, data property, and it was automatically getting installed. Okay, it was automatically getting installed. I hope you got it. That means whenever I'm designing any kinds of software, it will have two kinds of, let's say, control. One is like the user control, and there is like self control. Let's say you are creating a Facebook application, and whenever, let's say, user will open the Facebook. Okay, Facebook, first of all, what you have to do, you have to connect with the database, and that time you don't need to give the control to the user. Let's say press the button, then I will connect to the database. Not like that. It will automatically connect the database, and whatever database connection code you will be writing, you have to write inside a magic method. That means it will automatically execute it, and it will automatically connect to the database. Okay, then you will be giving the user actually, let's say, control. Let's say just logging with your account, then create a profile, then post something in the Facebook. Okay, so whenever we let's say design any kinds of software, there will be two kinds of control. One is like the user control, one is the self control. That means it will automatically execute, okay, whenever user will open that particular software. That's why this Dunder method or magic method is super important. So we have to use it in our actually software. Okay, software actually code. So that's why I just wanted to let you know these magic methods and Dunder methods actually are there. This is the concept inside OP. Now I think there won't be any kinds of confusion. Yes, this is all about from this particular video. Thanks for watching.